Hello. I've had loads of people ask me about the truck, want to see more of the truck. I'd like to introduce you to Wanda. Wanda is our 1986 Mercedes ex-German military truck, 7.5 tons. Back's just hanging out. Hang on, let me show you the dog seat we've made. This is the dogs travelling with us. So we have the original gun turret all sealed up, and then these boxes at the back were for the ammunition. We just put stuff in it now to rattle around. Yes, I know, I'll carry on, Digby. So we've got a little bit of work to do in there. We're going to do some soundproofing, probably some insulation as well, a bit of carpet. As you can see on the floor, we're back to the army green when you sort that out. So facts and figures, Louise, we've got 750 litres of diesel. We have two tanks. One is 250, one is 500. Thank you very much. We're running on 22.5 inch wheels. Got some storage boxes down the side, tools and things, jacks and whatnot. So water filtration system in this one. We've got a filling pre-filter, the tank outlet grit filter, a sediment filter which is 5 microns, that's the blue one, and then the silver one is a drinking water seagull filter which is down to 0.1 of a micron. We've got a Webasto 2 kilowatt blown air heater, and also just tucked down the back here is the Webasto 5 kilowatt diesel water heater. That's hooked up to the truck coolant, so we can get hot water from the truck whilst we're driving, and we can also use the diesel heater to preheat the truck engine. On the back of Wanda, there is currently a tail lift fitted, which the previous owner had as a deck platform. As you can see, spare wheels mounted to it. Spare wheel doesn't quite fit properly, so we're going to make some changes to this. Probably lose the tail lift, mount the spare wheel a bit better because it's currently not inflated. We've got another locker this side. That has got the controls for the hydraulic tail lift, and it also has the gas tank in it, which is 85 litres. And then in this cupboard, it's all storage. There were originally drawers and drawers of spares, nuts and bolts, washers, screws, brackets, hinges, all sorts, you name it. There was just stuff in there, so we've basically emptied it all out. We're only going to take what we need spares wise. This is just the back of the bathroom sink that we've just exposed because we have replaced the drinking water pipes. They had perished, so we put some brand new fittings end to end in there. Carrying on this side, we have another storage bin. This was the original storage bin, I think, from the truck. We've got mains, inlet and also outlet if we want to power up anything else outside. We have air brakes, everything's air operated, so the clutch and the gearbox transfer, etc. That's all operated via the air system. On the roof rack we have two storage boxes. They had stuff in. What do they have in? An air gun, torque converter for taking the wheel nuts off, all that kind of stuff. I've just moved all of those. So we are, I said, 7.5 ton. She is 3.65 metres tall. That's including the solar panels on the roof. The solar panels, we have a total of 975 kilowatts of solar. So the length is 7.3 metres. Let me go back a little bit, see if we can get it all in. There we go. 7.3 metres, and then the width is 2.5 metres. So lengthwise, pretty much the same as a standard kind of motorhome, I guess, and width, not really a problem. You'll probably noticed she is a left-hand drive. I don't know if you can see. So gears wise, we've got 5 speeds, and obviously a reverse. We have high and low range selectable air operated, and then there is a diff lock for the rear axle, again air operated. And if you're wondering, she does about 15 to the gallon.
Hello?
Are you going to do the inside?
Yeah, you can come up.
So this is inside Wonder. As you can see, we've got a little seating area here. We have a switch panel, dials, meters and things. As I say, a lot of it is redundant, so we're going to be taking some of that away. I mentioned the solar. Obviously the solar's connected to the system via a Victron MPPT device, and we have a Victron inverter, 24 volt 3000 volt amp system, and the truck and batteries in the habitation are both 24 volt, so we have a 24 volt DC to DC converter, and we also have a 24 to 12 volt converter, so that we can run all the 12 volt stuff like the lights and USB sockets and good things like that. So this is our seating area. Let me see if I can back up, get it all in. We have taken out the table that was in there, and this is our first attempt at doing a bit of work with ply. This was what, Louise, marine ply?
Yes.
Marine ply that we got. B&Q table leg. There we go. We'll just put a couple of pictures up, make it kind of ours.
Few family shots.
Few family shots. They're all ready to come with us, look. So what do we have then? This is the bed. It's a double bed. We've got a roof hatch overhead and a side window. We've just recently fitted a fan. Going to give this a go. It's supposed to be really good. It unlocks here and twizzles around, all kinds of stuff. Should be pretty good. Cupboards all the way around. Probably too many for us at the minute. The overhead kitchen cabinets had steel baskets in, didn't they, Louise, which were held in with carabiners on hooks. Not to our taste, so yeah, we've taken them off basically. They're all empty at the minute. We've got our Silby glasses in there just for now, but yeah, the plan is that all this is going to come out, and we're going to remodel it. The cooker is a gas hob and grill, oven. That will come out. Kitchen sink, that's a copper kitchen sink which doesn't fare very well, so again that'll be coming out. So what I didn't say, as it's a 1986 Mercedes truck, it was imported in 2008 and converted into pretty much what we see today. The previous owner, he made a few modifications to it, and we kind of need to put our own stamp on it as well, don't we, Louise?
We do.
So behind the sink, this side, we have a kitchen fridge freezer, which is, I'm looking on my crib sheet because I can't remember it all. Look, here's my crib sheet. Louise, come on, what is it?
It's a Frigo.
It's a Vertifrigo 24 volt fridge freezer. I can't tell you the capacities of it. What I can tell you is
it's got wine in it.
It's got wine in it, and it's blooming noisy, so that's going to come out. And so what I didn't say was underneath the bed, we also have a, you can't see it, it's under through that mesh, it's a calorifier, which is our hot water tank, 22 litres. As I said, that can be heated up by the engine as we're driving, or the diesel water heater in the back, or we've also got the option of a 230 volt immersion heater. I'd imagine that's going to gobble through the batteries, but we will see. We will see. So, bathroom next. Don't judge us. Don't judge us. So when we first saw this, we thought, yeah, that's got to come out. I mean, it's not too bad, you know. Not too bad. There's a shower.
The toilet, the sink.
Toilet, sink, let's whiz you around. We've got a standard kind of fold out sink, that's kind of normal. Thetford cassette toilet, we've just stuck in our own custom made separator system, but yeah, that'll be coming out. We'll be putting in a proper separator toilet. So all of this washing stuff, I haven't really talked about water tanks. So under the bed we have a freshwater tank which is 500 litres, and then underneath the habitation box outside we have an 85 litre wastewater tank, which I'm not too sure why. The guy that converted it did a fantastic job, didn't he? He really thought about everything. However, the wastewater tank drains straight on top of the rear axle, so we've put in a diverter pipe on that, so it drains out the back of the truck now. But I think we're going to have to replace the tank, how it drains and so on, when we come to do the refit on it. We'll call it a refit. So have I covered everything, Louise, do we think?
So.
What I haven't talked about is the habitation box construction. I am frantically looking on my bit of paper to tell me. Here we go. The living quarters. Constructed the cabin. This was built from 60mm. Hang on, if I turn this around, you might be able to see it from the door edge. So it's built from 60mm thick glass fibre and foam sandwich panels, reinforced with 4mm aluminium angle. And then the floor also has an additional 11mm, you can't see it really, but it has 11mm of layered plywood on the bottom to add extra strength to it. The cab is mounted on a torsion-free subframe which is attached to the chassis on a 4-point gimbal mounting system. It does rock and roll around a little bit, but it kind of needs to when we start going off-road a little bit. We'll see how that goes. Louise isn't too keen, but I expect we will get some interesting places in her in the future. Wanda obviously wasn't called Wanda originally. I don't know what she was called originally. Previous owner called her Dusty, but we chose a name probably this time last year before we'd even bought a truck. We decided that it was going to be called Wanda. But Wanda has had some great journeys. She's done 182,000 kilometres, which is really nothing in truck life, distance wise. But she's been to South America, South Africa, all throughout Asia. Yeah, so she's been around, and I would say her probably biggest claim to fame is, if anybody's read this Overland camper book, that there is our truck Wanda. I think that covers everything. We are heading off to Vanlife Fest now, Elvington Airfield. The sun's shining, the gates open in 20 minutes, so we better get cracking.